Spicy, feisty Pisces, what's up? How you doing, Pisces? You ready for your romance update? Well, here it comes. This is for you if you have Pisces as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. Welcome, welcome, Team Pisces. Hope your day is going well so far. That being said, Team Pisces, let's take a look at what's going on in your love life. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. By the way, Team Pisces, I do offer personal readings. The link to book a personal reading with me can be found below this video. www.enchantedcottage333.com. Would love the opportunity to read for you. That being said, Team Pisces, let's see what's going on in your love life. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on, Pisces gang gang? What's going on? Let's see what's up, Pisces. Let's see. Here we go, Pisces. Oh, Lord. Pisces, why in the heck is the devil card here? Have we already got some foreshadowing of what's going on here? Oh, Lord, the star. Good God. Pisces, please don't say it isn't so. The moon. Oh, my God. Here we are. This is such a Pisces storyline already. Pisces, you are trying so hard. You're trying so hard to see the best in this person. Is it working for you? The moon card. Delusions. Not seeing the truth about this person. I think you want to see the best in them with the star card. I think you're in your Piscean energy. So pretty, so beautiful, so lovely. But sometimes you'll paint yourself a rosy picture that's just ugly underneath, right? Oh, that may be what's going on, Pisces. You tell me if you have been delulu about someone. I'm not even going to fuss at you today, Pisces. I'm just going to, just say, hey, we misjudge people sometimes. It is what it is. And I say we because I got a lot of Pisces in my chart. That's my most dominant energy in my birth chart. Fun fact. Yeah, Gemini ain't got nothing to do with it. So I feel you, Pisces. I do. Tell me more of why the devil card is here. Why is the devil card here? Why is the devil card here? Good Lord, Pisces. What in the world's going on? Tell me about this devil card. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces has come out so far. Maybe, maybe not. 3 major arcanas on the board. This is a significant connection. Major, major impact on both of you, regardless of how that plays out. Doesn't necessarily mean life partner. It just always means spiritually significant. All right. Tell me more about this devil card, please. Let's talk about it. Oh, Lord. 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands in the reverse. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Pisces. Did this person juggle you or non-committal or wishy-washy or inconsistent? I feel like whatever they did made you feel ignored. And I'm going to tell you what I see here, Pisces, with this 7 of Wands here in the reverse. I think you opened up to this person. Maybe emotionally with the 7 of Wands here in the reverse. And I think you moved, 2 of Wands in the upright, I'm sorry, 2 of Wands in the upright, King of Wands in the reverse. It almost feels to me like the more you gave, the less they gave. The more you gave, the more they took. That's kind of how it feels to me. You definitely did the heavy lifting. Say, what's this with the High Priestess in the reverse? Pisces, you sticking up for yourself here? You advocating? Okay, so what I'm hearing is, Auntie Karen, yeah, I was delulu, but I'm not anymore. No. If you have not already called this person out, you're going to. High Priestess in the reverse. I'm predicting that all day long. That's Pisces. That's when Pisces gets a damn nut. I have had enough. I've had enough of the bullshit, you say to the devil card. I'm not going to take any more of this breadcrumbing, stringing me along. 3 of Pentacles, Temperance, say it's going to get better one day. I'm going to get more consistent one day. I'm going to get my commitment bullshit in order. And you know what's happening here, Pisces? You know what their response is to the High Priestess in the reverse? You advocating for yourself? Tower. They don't see this coming. And here we have a very common thing that I see in the Cottage Piscean readings. And let's talk about it. Pisceans are, as I said, beautiful, loving people. And they will take so much. You'll give past the expiration date sometimes, Pisces. You may not anymore. I hope you don't. I hope, if nothing else, that this situation has taught you not to be a doormat. But nonetheless, you get that sweet Piscean energy from someone. They meet you where you are. They give you, they take you at your word. Maybe a little bit too gullible or trusting, but I'm not even going to give you anything. I'm not going to give you any grief on that, Pisces. But you meet people and you're like, I'm going to trust you until you give me a reason not to, which can be problematic sometimes. But then when you finally get enough and you take up for yourself, Pisces, then it's a tower for this person. They're like, what happened? I thought I could take advantage of Pisces. How dare Pisces stand up for themselves? You are flipping the script. They don't see it coming. They underestimated the fish. I see it a lot in your readings. And if you followed me for any length of time, Pisces, you damn well know that. They thought everything was hunky-dory. 10 of Cups here. Well, yeah, it was a 10 of Cups to them because they were doing all the taking and you were doing all the giving. So, of course, they were over there fat and happy. Of course they were. Good Lord, Pisces. Give me a little bit more on this thing. Getting myself all worked up here, Pisces. I mean, it is what it is, right? But let me just get a little more on this whole dynamic. Give me more on the Pisces story. Give me more on the pie. No, I thought everything was fine. What you mean? Pisces, I can't roll my eyes hard enough at this person on your behalf. Oh, well. Next step, guess where they're at now? In their head, 9 of Swords, feeling all lonely. Pisces abandoned me. I feel all alone and lonely. Pisces abandoned me. Now I've got a broken up, busted up heart. Pisces broke my heart. They may think you've moved on to somebody else, Pisces, and maybe they're not wrong. Maybe you have. Or maybe you're thinking you will. Oh, God. Pisces, Queen of Swords. You gave this person a piece of your mind. Guess what? They didn't see this coming. This took them by surprise. Woo! Why is the Page of Cups here? There's apology energy on the board. Hanged Man. Okay, Pisces. This person is taking a step back and starting to realize, you know what? Maybe I did screw around with Pisces a little bit. Maybe I did mess with their head. Maybe I did treat them like a little bit of a doormat. Maybe I need to make some sacrifices and some compromise if I want to do right by Pisces. They're definitely thinking about reaching out. Why are they not? Why are they holding back with the 4 of Pentacles here? Timing? What the hell are they waiting on? The Rapture? That's what I get. Wheel of Fortune. What is it? Lovers in reverse. Okay, who's involved? Them or you? Who's got a third party here? That's why. Now, do they plan to come towards you? I think they do with the Page of Cups here, and they're telling me it's a timing issue, and I ask why. Why was it a timing issue? Because there's a third party here, Auntie Karen. That's what I got from the cards. Lover's card in the reverse. I don't know if it's on your side. Oh, Justice card in the reverse. If they're over there with somebody, guess what? Boom, they're about to get out, possibly divorce even. That's what's on their energy. That's within their brain. We will get their next action as it relates to your situation. But before we do that, Pisces, I want to check in on you. I want to see how you feel about all this. Would you take them back? Would you give them another opportunity here? Let's see. That's what we're going to find out. I want to pick your brain a little bit, and then we're going to go back and pick their brain and see what their next action is. We're going to do all kind of stuff before this reading is over, right? All right, how does Pisces feel about all this? How does Pisces feel about all this? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How does Pisces feel about all this, please? How does Pisces feel? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How do you feel, Pisces? How do you feel? How does Pisces feel in this? How does Pisces feel in this whole dynamic? Tell me how Pisces feels. Tell me how Pisces feels about this whole thing. How do you feel? What's your take? What's your take about any potential future with this person at this point, Pisces? What's your take? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Page of Pentacles. 2 of Wands in reverse. You're on the fence. You are almost thinking about friend zoning. Maybe we're just better off as friends. Well, yeah, let's just, you wanted to be all dilly-dally over there. You made a decision that we were not going to commit or you were going to be wishy-washy. I want to make you stick to that decision. You're kind of in that energy here. Oh my God, Pisces, you may leave them on red for a little bit even. You ain't even going to immediately answer them, are you, Pisces? No, but you're watching them. Page of Swords. Pisces says, no, I'm watching them. I'm not watching them, Auntie Karen. Okay, if you're watching me, then you are. You are absolutely checking to see what the hell's going on with them. Why are you in this Five of Wands in reverse? You're protecting your peace. Okay, Pisces, that looks sexy on you. That's a nice look. You're like, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I ain't doing this. Does Pisces have any love in their heart for this? You do. I'm not saying you want them back. I'm not saying you need to take them back. I'm just saying you love them. From the top of your head, Pisces, to the sole of your feet. King of Cups. Balls deep in the ocean, Pisces. That's what's up. That's what's up. And yet feeling disenchanted at the same time. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Feeling very disenchanted. Wondering if you even want this. I don't even know what I want anymore, Auntie Karen. Why is the Ace of Swords here in the reverse? Is this you not answering them back? You're recognizing patterns here. This person has some kind of pattern and you're seeing it. But you want the sun. You want the sun. That's what you want with this person. Okay, so I'm teasing you a little bit. I think you do love them. I think in a perfect world, you could see yourself being with them long-term, happily ever after. But all of the things being equal, right? But all of the things aren't equal here. And I think that's where you are in this thing is, hey, wait a minute, the math doesn't math. Yeah, I'd love to make it to the sun. I'd love to be a happily ever after with this person. But how do we get there from here? Good question. Shadow work on both sides. Both sides! Yes, that's you, Pisces. Let's get their next action. Let's get their next action. Pisces, let's get their next action toward you about this connection. What is this person's next action toward Pisces relative to this connection? What is this person's next action as it relates to this connection with Pisces? What's this person's next action? What's their next action in this dynamic? What's this person's next action in this dynamic? What's this person's next action in this dynamic? What's this person's next action as it relates to this connection with Pisces, please? What's this person's next action? Ten of Pentacles, Five of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. They are coming hat in hand, tail between their legs, humble pie. Woo, all in. Major confession. Major confession of emotion and just spilling it. Good God, will this person ever stop confessing? Whoever it says is gushing with confession. Wanting to heal things, all right? So major confession, laying it all on the table, basically, all right? So at least by all appearances, they're all in. You know, clearly we want to know, is this sustainable? Can they stay with this? Can they put their money where their mouth is? Can their behavior actually match what they're promising here? And that's a good question, and we're going to answer it on Patreon. We're going to do the long-term energies between you two as well. Do the extended, get a little more backstory, and of course we're going to do the All Signs Cross Watcher over there as well. Join me. The link is going to be below this video. Thanks so much for tuning in, Team Pisces, and I'll see you shortly.